Yeah, I just got out the phone with Big Uncle. He texted me 6 a.m. in the morning. Said, gotta hit me as soon as you get up. Waking baby with a gangster.
I guess this is what y'all been waiting for.
It's gonna be a whole lot of that
Welcome
shit this year,
to
nigga.
the Wake and Bake Show with Big Uncle.
Yeah, G's up, hold down. Yeah, I'm a boss.
Yo, Jay,
What's good, bro?
where you at, man?
I'm right here, bro.
Shit, you know what time it is, don't you?
Damn right I know. It's time for the Wake and Bake Show with Big Shit.
And oh yeah, by the way, that's my co-host DJ. Now let's get it.
Yeah, I just got out the phone with Big Uncle. He texted me 6 a.m. in the morning. Said, gotta hit me as soon as you.
Damn
Hell yeah. Man. Yeah. Here we go. What's going on, everybody? You already know what time it is, man. Well, at least see what motherfucking time it is, man. It's time for the motherfucking Wake and Bake Show, man, with your motherfucking man, Big Up. And guess, well, shit, I ain't gotta say guess, goddamn, you see. But goddamn part of goddamn G, what happened, man? Welcome back, welcome back, man. Welcome back, man.
How y'all doing?
Oh man, hell yeah, man. But hey, right back at y'all, man. That's what I'm gonna tell you. Episode 6, man. Goddamn, man. See, like time fly, man.
That shit went by fast.
You know what I'm saying? But hey, but you know, again, you know, time. I tell motherfuckers like that. Time only fly by, man, when you standing still and you ain't doing shit, man.
They say time fly when you having fun.
Yeah. I can see that too.
That's what they say.
Yeah. But goddamn, man. When you ain't doing shit, time fly by too.
Hell no, that shit drag because you ain't doing shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I even like when I used to have a job, I like to be punching in the clock. I used to be going there. I would tell myself every day like, if I'm gonna be here, I'm gonna work. Because when I don't work, it seems like this motherfucking 8 hours will turn into 30.
Oh yeah,
as soon as you working and you doing some shit, you like, damn, it's time to go already.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I try to keep myself busy.
Yeah.
So if you ain't doing shit, then that means time just in that life and everything just passing your ass by. You just sitting there just stuck on stupid.
Yeah, that's true. I ain't lie. I like to say, man, you be at work, man, you be watching that damn clock, man, that bitch don't move for a motherfucker.
Fuck.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
you got there,
never getting out of here.
you start moving around and got to do shit, man. You don't got there, be like, God damn, what's time to get about this bitch?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you, man.
Yep.
I'm telling you, man. You
got
right.
to make sure that you make it count.
Mm-hmm.
Every step of the way, goddamn.
Hey, one thing about it, man, like I say, that goddamn clock on the wall ain't gonna stop.
Sometimes I be feeling like it ain't enough time in one day. When you doing shit, you like, God damn.
When you really
got shit going, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shit, 7, I can't do shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
when you ain't doing shit, you got too much time on your head.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? You got too much time. You start thinking about shit, you ain't got shit to do with you.
That ain't a lie.
You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, man. Like, for real, man. So, yeah, you right about that, man. God damn, boy. I'm telling you, man, when nigga be full, you for the boy, just see, like, you be hungry all day.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, see, you know what I'm saying? You got a little money, you know what I'm saying? You might be home, you drink some water, you be straight.
You just snacking.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got no money, man. You man, shit, man. You don't want the water, you ain't nothing right here, man.
But then you stressing because you eating up the food, you trying to figure out where the fuck the next meal coming from. You stressed out.
Yep. And that's crazy, you know what I'm saying? Because I was talking to man the other day, man, and we was talking about something about like that, man. You know, it's kind of funny. You know how you might be out, bro, and motherfucker see you, or you know whatever element you in and shit, man, and nigga be first thing motherfucker want to know, man, is like what you do for a living.
That happens.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, that to me, that's the wrong question you should be asking a motherfucker. And on top of that, that's being nosy as a motherfucker.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I was at the airport one day and this gentleman walked up to me, total opposite of what I may be or the path that I'm gonna be. You know, and he walked up to me and that's exactly what he said. He said, "Excuse me, I don't mean to offend you, but you mind if I ask what you do?" So me and him got to, you know, chit chatting. He tell me what he doing, this and the third, and he told me his reason to asking me what I do, and then, you know, we chopped it up. He ended up being real good people. You know what I'm saying? You know, people would look at him like, oh, this hippie dude, who the hell is hitting? You know what I'm saying? Like he was a real, you know what I'm saying, clean cut dude. I had just seen him recently. He don't live here, but you know, it just brings me back to I felt you because at first my initial thought was, fuck is he asking me up in my business for? You know what I'm saying? But then I'm like, you know what? Well, shit. When he broke it down, I'm like, well, he just basically just, you know, taking more initiative than the next people.
Hey, well,
people
you know,
might be thinking it, but they don't act on it.
Well, you know, like I say this all the time, man. Conversation kills the imagination. You know what I'm saying? Like if you talk to a motherfucker,
right,
you don't have to wonder about a motherfucker.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you know what I'm saying, you communicate more with people, shit, man. You know, like a lot of shit that you thinking you might be having with it. Like some motherfuckers think they have an issue with motherfuckers and really don't even be having issues.
No issue, yeah. It's just a lack of communication.
It just be a lack of communication. And when you ain't communicating, then you leave it up to another motherfucker imagination to come up with whatever they want to come up with for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? So I just be like, but that's it. But no, I was saying that. I was saying, you know, because I was saying like most motherfuckers, bro. It kind of go, you know, a motherfucker tell you like, well, if he can do it, you can do it. You know what I'm saying? You hear motherfuckers tell them like, you know what I'm saying, man, if he could do it, you could do it. You know, you saw a motherfucker like Barack Obama came to president. Motherfucker telling their kids, if he could do it, you could do it.
You don't believe that's true?
Fuck no. No. Hold on. Let me say this right here. It's not that I don't believe it's true because I believe everybody gets the opportunity to do whatever the fuck you want to do. I believe that's true. I believe that if you want to, if that's what you want, but no.
What about
it's only been 45 of them motherfuckers.
What about the fact if you work hard enough and put yourself in position and do what you need to do to get it done every day, consistency, then you could accomplish it.
Well, that's what they need to be saying. They need to say it exactly how you say it.
I think that
they need to say it exactly like that because they have motherfuckers that don't. But the reason I'm saying that, some people understand that, and there's some people that take that shit literally. Some people think like, oh man, if he could, and I'd be like, nah, that ain't true, man. Like motherfucker, like, yo, if LeBron James can play basketball, I can play basketball too. And I'd be like, yeah, you can. You just can't play in the NBA like LeBron James. You know what I'm saying? I be like, cause I'm like, man, I'm just a realist, man. That's all I mean. I look at shit for what it is, not for what I want it to be, not for what I think it could be. I'm looking at shit for what it is, man. Because what it is what it is until it ain't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so, I ain't saying discourage your kids or discourage anybody. I'm just saying sometimes you have to be real with the people you talking to. You know what I'm saying? But that's only if you really understand who you talking to. So that's why I say when a lot of people always asking like, what do you do for a living? You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you do to make money? Whatever, man. I'm like, it's deeper than that, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's deeper than that. You know what I'm saying? Because shit, if anything, shit, the simplest way to answer that question is, man, save money. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
save money.
But I've been curious though. I done seen people, and I, you know, cause I got this thing when I see people, I usually try to think about where they from. You know, cause in Atlanta, a lot of people ain't from Atlanta, so I usually try to see if I could guess it. So you know, sometimes I do be thinking like, what does that person do for a living? You know what I'm saying? But I don't have the courage in the moment to act on it. But you know what I'm saying? I respect that a person.
But no,
you know,
I'm like, right. I feel you. And I'm not speaking like you don't say like, you know, because you do what you do. So your curiosity come from a different place. You know what I'm saying? Like some people just don't have no, like, they just want to know. You know what I'm saying? Ain't like they gonna do nothing with it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right. No, I feel you.
You know how you see motherfuckers online nowhere, they be running up the motherfuckers and shit. And you know, some of that shit be staged and shit like that. But my thing is like this right here, man, is that it's bigger than that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Cause bro, if it's just about money, man, that's nothing. But if it's about what it take to get money, man, that's everything, man.
Right.
And what it's gonna take is you. You know what I'm saying? You know what it's gonna take is you. You know what I'm saying? As far as like when it comes, you know what I'm saying, like we talk about character. You know what I'm saying? And the type of person you have to be in your, you know what I'm saying, in order for you to do some of the things you want to do in your life. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, it ain't that people that don't have money or don't, I ain't gonna say, I don't like, you know what I'm saying, because it's like money, because money, it ain't just money, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I think, you know what I'm saying? Because money is only used to buy things. You know what I'm saying? So it's really got more to do about what people want to choose, what people want to buy, what people want to have in life and shit like that. And I just believe like you have to be the type of person you need to be in order to pull off some of the things you want to do in your life. And I just think that a lot of times people put more emphasis on money than becoming the type of person they need to be as an individual. Because like we always say, your talents will get you hired, but who you are gonna get you fired. Meaning the places and the things that you do in life, at some point we're gonna have to do more about who you are as a person than it's gonna have to do with what you do as a person. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, you can't, you know what I'm saying? You can't be you can't be what you do all the motherfucking time.
Right. Nah, I totally agree. I agree with you 100%.
I know it took a long time to get there. You know what I'm saying?
People put, even at one point in my life, I think people put money more over core values and characteristics. You know what I'm saying? Like who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, because if you would do anything for money to anybody, then that means that money means everything to you, and nothing else matters. Can't stand a chance. But see, me personally, I don't put my relationships, I don't put my, you know what I'm saying, my core values or the way I carry myself. That doesn't matter, because I know what it's not like to not have money, and I know what it's like to have. So at the end of the day, I'm gonna stand on who I am, and that's just who I, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna be.
But and that's right, and that's because that's who we are.
Right.
But I'm saying that ain't how most people are.
That ain't how.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's
I agree.
Yeah, and so that's what I'm saying is like a lot of people put more emphasis on that shit. Like people think like, oh man, if all I had was the money, then this wouldn't be this way or this wouldn't be that way, and that ain't true. That ain't true. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't the fact that you ain't got money for the reason why you ain't where you need to be at in your life. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, it play a part, but it ain't the biggest part. The biggest part is because you just not the type of person you need to be. You know what I'm saying? And so because of that, you know what I'm saying, when you do get money, shit, what you do with it? You know what I'm saying?
And you gotta have, you gonna understand that you also gotta have a relationship to money. You gotta attract money for the money to want to attract you. You know what I'm saying? Like there's got to be some type of connection there.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? They don't put the value that need to be put on the dollar and do what they need to do. Like they understand it's still a relationship. Yeah, it may be money, but you need to. You know what I'm saying? You still need to. There's certain ways you got to move.
Hey, and bro, that's 100, man. That's 100, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I did a post. I did a post about that shit, bro. And it said that, man. Hey man, the things you attracted to have to be attracted to you.
Absolutely.
If not, you gonna always be chasing it. So that's why when motherfuckers be like, yo, I'm chasing the bag, I say you only chasing it because it ain't attracted to you. And so because it ain't attracted to you, it's always getting away from you. You know what I'm saying? And so I be like, yo, you have to become attractive to money. You know what I'm saying? You have like you have to cut like with a female. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could chase a bitch out. Excuse me, ladies. You could chase a woman your whole life. But if she ain't attracted to you, you ain't going to never catch up with her. It ain't until that woman become attractive to you that she slow down and allow you to motherfucking catch up, you know what I'm saying, and have that conversation and begin that. And that's the same way it be with money, man.
Absolutely. That's
the same way it be with money.
It's a relationship.
Yeah. And look, that's the way, and look, no homo, that's the way it be with any motherfucking thing.
No.
If a nigga ain't on no homo shit, we ain't look, first, and let me say this, man, the LGBTQ, you know, hey, I ain't solid, man, so this ain't nothing about that, it's just the lingo we using, you know what I'm saying, hey, and I'm learning to be better, and if I offended anybody, I apologize, you know what I'm saying, but, you know, it's the same way, like, when you see a nigga out there and y'all kicking the shit, if a nigga ain't on the level you be like, hell nah, for this nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's the same way without being that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so that's where it's like that. That's the same way with the clothes. The clothes you have to be, you know what I'm saying? They have to be attractive to you. And your clothes have to be attracted to you. Because you'll put them bitches on and they won't look attractive.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Look like you got some fucking clothes on.
You be like, God damn, you see motherfuckers be like, oh man, that shit don't fit right. Because them clothes ain't attracted to you.
Yeah, they ain't know what they do.
Yeah, you attracted to them clothes, but the clothes ain't attracted to you. That's why they fitting like that on you. Ah, damn. And that's why you looking unattractive. And anyway, but you see what I'm saying?
I know exactly what you're saying.
But and look, I'm glad you hit it on that right there because that's 100 the motherfucking truth, bro. That's 100 the motherfucking truth, man. Because like you say, if a motherfucker know you ain't gonna treat them no good, then they gonna stay away from you. They gonna stay away from you. That's just how I like money. Money know you ain't gonna treat them no good. They gonna stay away from you because it ain't attracted to you. So that's why you chasing the bag. But you don't realize you are the bag. You really all you need to get that money. But instead of you realizing that, man, and you know what I'm saying, you out here trying to chase some things that you think that's gonna help you do what you can, man, you got that shit in reverse, man. Shit. If you gonna get that, it's gonna be because of you. If you gonna do anything in your life, it ain't gonna be because of no money, it's gonna be because of you. You know, so that's 100 percent like I'll talk to, you know, and you know, so when motherfucker be asking that shit, that's why I say when people be, oh man, what you do for a living, man? The right thing.
Right.
That's all I do the right thing.
Right.
No, I mean what you do for I do the right thing. You mean what I do to make money? Shit, that's hey look, that's take too much of your time. We ain't got too much of your time. God,
that's what I do.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
and
what I be thinking. Like
yeah.
when I think about it, I'm like, man, I was just speaking from the aspect of how I live my life, even when I was down bad.
Yeah,
like, when I was down bad, I'm thinking I done thought about all ways how to get money, even you know what I'm saying, even them folks over, you know what I'm saying, along my trap. But I never would it cross my mind to cross one of my friends, my family, you know what I'm saying, take from my folks or to, you know what I'm saying, or step on one of my folks to come up. Yeah. At the end of the day, I you know what I'm saying, might choose somebody else in the situation. Yeah. But that's just who I am. So when you get money, it be the same thing. That's just who you are. You know what I'm saying? You don't change with the money. People gonna change. Things gonna change in your life. The people you used to be around, the areas you used to be in, the shit you do.
And that's the thing. And that's the thing, right? And that's one of the most important things, right? And that's one of the only things you have. That's anything, bro. But I tell motherfuckers, you know, change it. The reason change is hard, man, because change is like this right here. Change is like, best way I can describe it. Change is like moving. And you know how when you done live some way for 5-6 years, and then you see another house over there, you be like, man, that's a nice house. I deserve to be in that house. And you be like, fuck it. I done did everything I needed to do to move over there in that house, so I'm gonna do it. But then when it's time to do it, when you start thinking about it's when you start thinking about everything you got to do in order to move. You be thinking, damn, I got to go pack all that shit up, man. Shit, I know ain't nobody gonna help me. They got to buy something. Man, fuck it, I'm gonna just chill, man. I'm good, I'm gonna stay here. So you stay where you at. And that's what change is, man. Change is just like that. See, motherfuckers know in order to change, it's some things about it. When you have to sit down and you have to evaluate yourself. And there's gonna be some things about yourself that you know that in order for you to move on in your life, you gonna have to motherfucker separate yourself from that. You know what I'm saying? And so because of that, and because of all the things you have to do in order to really move on in your life, and the change you really have to make, a lot of time motherfuckers think that's too much and they just be like, fuck it, bro, I'm good. And they just stay who they are. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why I tell motherfucker, man, change is just like cleaning up your house. You know you've been there before. So man, hey, don't think about cleaning them whole motherfucker at one time, man. Start off in one place. You know what I'm saying? Start off goddamn in a certain place. You know what I'm saying? You got your mental, your physical, your spiritual, and your financial. That's your house. You know what I'm saying? You got a 4-bedroom motherfucker house, or you got a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. You know what I'm saying? And you got to go in each one of these motherfucking rooms in your house. You got to go in your spiritual, and you got to first start with your spirit, man, because that's the shit, man, that's really throwing you off, because your spirit is who you are as a person. It's what keep you grounded. You know what I'm saying? And then once you go there, you know what I'm saying, you able to motherfucking go to your mental. You know what I'm saying? And then once you go to some, vice versa, you can start in the attic, and then work your way to your motherfucker, you know what I'm saying?
I think it's best that people always get a pen and a pad.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, write it down. Anything you thinking, just jot it down. anonymous thought, whatever it is, just always try to keep it productive and positive. You know what I'm saying? Counteract those thoughts, that's gonna come negative. But write it down, jot it down. Because then you got a vision now. Now you got something you can go back to. You know what I'm saying? That you can look and say, well, you know what? This is what I want to do. Now you can put down, this is what you want to do, how you want to do it, how you think you're going to go about, what it's going to take for you to get there. So you can jot all of these shit down and look at it to be your own reality.
Change.
I think that's the best way, you know what I'm saying, to attack it first, to accept that like.
But I'm saying though, in order to do that, you got to know where you go. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And so that's why I say, like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't just change. Ain't just cleaning up the room. Change ain't just saying, oh, I'm gonna get my head right. You know what I'm saying? I just need to get my head right. You know what I'm saying? And, okay, cause boom. Okay, now you thinking, but your spirit ain't right. Meaning, you know what I'm saying? You will still do some shit that you know what I'm saying that you wouldn't do if you just had your spirit right. You know what I'm saying? When we talk about right is right, wrong is wrong. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so when you ain't got your spirit right, then that means, you know what I'm saying, you do anything. So now goddamn, you out here, your spirit ain't right, you out here fucking around. So you goddamn, your physical get fucked up, and now your physical fucked up, now your money now everything just, you know what I'm saying? And I don't give a fuck, like, because if you start off, if you just think, oh, let me get this money right, but your head ain't right, shit, you ain't gonna, how you gonna get more money? And you know what I'm saying? And if you say, okay, well, let me start out, you know what I'm saying? That's why I tell my man, you got to goddamn be, every day you got to work on each one of these motherfuckers, man. Every day. It ain't no get this start, I'm gonna start here. No, you got to start on each one. Every day you got to go in each one of these rooms and do something every motherfucking day. So that way, cause one room may not be as bad as the other room. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Your mental may not be as bad as your spiritual.
Right.
And so because of that, you ain't got to work as hard to get that shit together. But I'm saying, but once you get and that's what it takes. So once you get all those things together, that's when you able to really go get some money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's when you able to really go get some money. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, I ain't gonna say you can't do some shit, but you ain't gonna be able to keep getting no money being like that. No. That's why we go back talking about, that's why I always say, I'm gonna be successful at everything I do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be successful at everything I do. You know what I'm saying? Meaning I may not be the best at it, but I'm gonna be successful at it. You know what I'm saying? Whether like me and your friendship, I'm gonna be successful at that. Me and my wife relationship, I'm gonna be successful at that. Any big shit I got going, I'm gonna be successful at that. Anything that I got going on in my life that I'm responsible for, I'm gonna be successful at that shit, man. Right. Because I know if I'm not successful at that, I'm not gonna be successful at nothing I'm trying to do. I don't give a fuck if I'm successful at 4 or 5 of the things I talked about. But if I ain't successful at one of them, that means, bro, if goddamn, me and my wife shit together and everything is together, but me and you goddamn falling out on some bullshit, it's gonna affect other things that I got going on. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because shit, it's some shit that we got going on, and it's some shit that I got going on that I'm like, damn, bro, and I'm like, yo, this man, me and my man, you know what I'm saying? Now I ain't really putting the energy and the things that I need to be putting into, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm thinking about, damn, how can I make this shit right with my bro? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. To alleviate that, you have to be successful, and if you ain't gonna be successful in that, then you don't need to be responsible for that. You need to somehow, some kind of way, you need to find a way to let that shit go.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so that's why I say, when it comes to that, right, like just like being, successful in everything you do, not just one thing, man. Like some people, I'm gonna just be good at that. Nah, you got to be good at more than just that right there. Especially if you're responsible for it.
No, absolutely. You got to take all the steps to get there.
And that's why
step you ain't gonna get there.
And that's why I say, man, that's why, like I tell people, change, man. Hey, change ain't motherfucking easy, but it's necessary, man. It's necessary because I tell motherfuckers, like, change is what builds character. You know what I'm saying? That's what gives you the character you need to go through some of these trials and tribulations that you're going to go through in your life as you continue to grow and as you continue to move on in your life, whether it's by choice or by force, whether you in the situation you want to be or you in the situation you don't want to be. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like I always said, you had to do everything you had to do in order for you to get the way you at right now in your life, whether it's good or motherfucking bad. But I tell motherfuckers, man, that's like with that change, you know what I'm saying? And that's why you can't be afraid of change, because these are the things that's like, it's some things that go on in your life, man, and you be like, man, I ain't got time to deal with it. No, you got to deal with it. Because if you don't deal with it, you're not going to build character. Meaning you gonna stay the same way you are. And that's the type of person that's, I ain't gonna deal with it. But once you start learning to deal with the things that's going on in your life, you will start to be the type of person you gonna have to be to deal with the things you want to have to go on. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking.
That's why I'm like, so that's why I be like, yo, that's why I be big like, bro, like, no, I ain't like, fuck all like that self-inflicted wound shit. No, I ain't talking about that shit. I ain't talking about that shit that you doing to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker be killing like they do. Oh, you know, this just a test. God just try. Bitch, God ain't testing you. You doing this to your motherfucking self. You doing this to your motherfucking self. I ain't talking about that kind of shit. I'm talking about that kind of shit that you ain't got no control over. I'm talking about that kind of shit that's happened to you right now in your life that you ain't had no control over happening to you. Whether it be somebody passing in your life, you know what I'm saying? Whether it be somebody not supporting you or got them taking whatever it may be. If you're willing to go through that and do the right thing in order to get through that, that's what's gonna build you and give you the character to go through anything greater than that right there. Right. But if you ain't willing to do that, man, you're gonna be in trouble. Because what you really doing is remaining who you are. And who you are right now ain't who you need to be later on in order to get through that shit that you really want to go through in life, man.
It's simple though. If you ain't progressing, then you regressing. You know what I'm saying? And then if you ask, you staying stuck, and you staying stuck, and then at some point, eventually, you gonna regress. Your ass gonna end up going backwards.
Yeah.
So you need to be taking steps forward. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, in all of those departments that lie, that in your life that you need to be pursuing, those are the things that you need to be doing. Like
well, I said back to a poem. I said where I talk about, you know, when a tree loses its leaves in the wintertime, that tree don't die. That tree growing. That tree growing. And then when the spring and fall come, that motherfucker start blowing out, you know what I'm saying? Right. And sometimes in order to grow, you got to get rid of some of that shit that you've been carrying with you.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Man, come on, man.
Absolutely.
Man, come on, man. God damn.
Right there.
You know what I'm saying? In order to grow. So it's a lot of things that you may be holding on to right now. It's a lot of things that you may be holding on to right now that you know that you need. You see it's dying. You see it's dying. But you putting all your energy and effort into trying to help that shit live. And you know you need to let it go. You know you need to let it go. Because the only way I'm telling you. Hey. And that's why I be like, man, fuck that shit, bro.
Nah, I feel you.
Fuck that shit.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what change is. You know what I'm saying? Change is getting rid of things, man, so you could bring in new things. And I ain't saying get rid of everything, because you ain't got to get rid of everything. But you got to get rid of those things about you and those things that don't allow you to become and do the things you need to do in your own motherfucking life. And sometimes that be other people. Because like I tell motherfuckers, because if you wait for God to get them out your life, you're going to be waiting a long time, and they're going to be in your life a long time. Because God ain't taking nothing out your life that he ain't put in your life. Because like I say, all that shit go back to free will. See, every day you wake up, God just giving you a chance to do what you need to be doing in your life, to make sure you can continue to move on in your life, to have the things you want to have in your life. And so every day you continue to wake up and you don't continue to do the things that you need to do, don't worry. God gonna wake you up so you can go through everything that you're going through right now today until you do. And see, that's how it really works, man. Because that's how it really is. And so, man, and that's why I like to talk about, man, today ain't nothing but a chance, man. Today is a chance that you get to start working on the things you need to be working on in your life, man. And if you think it's money, then goddamn it, this your chance. Work on getting money.
Right.
But if you think that you need to be working on more than just your financial situation, then that's what you need to do. And a lot of times, that's what you need to do. Because everything starts with who you are as a person, who you are as an individual. Because it's who you are for the reasons that you do what you do. It ain't no different from me, my man, my wife. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we only do the things we do because of who we are. That's it. And there's some things that I want to do sometimes, man, and I try to force myself to do, but because I ain't the person I need to be right now, I ain't going to do it. So I ain't going to trip out about it. I ain't going to act like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Say, sometimes, you know, you just have to sell, hey, man, especially when you know you got the information to do what you need to do. And I ain't saying that, hey, I ain't saying that's what I'm doing. I'm just telling y'all sometimes that's just how it be. And it's okay. But what you cannot do is not do a motherfucking thing at all. So that's what I be like with it, man. And so, yeah, bro. Damn. That was another one,
I say that was good.
God damn, that was another one right there, man. Shit, hey, I'm telling y'all, hey, look, man, like I told y'all, man, these just be natural conversations me and my partner have, man. Whenever we get together, or whenever we just feel like, you know what I'm saying, chopping it up. Because this is what we talk about, man. We ain't finna be talking about nothing that's going on out there in that world. Because look, for this hour or whatever that y'all choose to share y'all time with us, man, we gonna talk about the shit that's more important. You know? Like I said, man, that's the whole reason for the name of the show, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's a little catchy and shit, you know, and the wake and bake thing, you know, we smoke, shit, we blow, you know, y'all, if y'all follow us, y'all see what's going on. But at the end of the day, man, we trying to inspire people. You know what I'm saying? And the reason I say try, because see, I ain't got no control over what happens outside of the things that I do. You know what I'm saying? But as long as I'm doing and we doing what we need to be doing every day, you know what I'm saying? That's all we can do. And so, you know, whether or not y'all choose to look, listen, shit, it don't matter, because shit, we still gotta get shit together.
Right.
But see, that's the benefit of doing the shit that way. You know what I'm saying? Like when you doing the things you need to be doing for your motherfucking self, because that's something you love to be doing, whether or not somebody's supporting you or not, shit, you still should be good. Because this is what you say you love to do.
Right.
So if this is what you say you love to do, then so what if ain't nobody supporting you? Because I always believe this. If you believe long enough, they'll start believing too.
Absolutely.
And that's how this shit go, man. So with that being said, man, we gonna end it like that, man, because we gonna end it like this, man. Jay, you got anything you want to say to these folks, man, before we deal?
I just want to say, man, your vision ain't everybody else's vision. They can't see it. So they either got to believe in you enough to pursue what you trying to do, or see your vision, which is damn near absolute.
And we call that ultra vision.
So,
you know what I'm saying?
So at the end of the day, man, you got to lock in, do what you got to do, man. We appreciate y'all for locking in with us every time and sharing your time, man, for sure.
For sure. Hey, man, so with that being said, man, you know, like I say every time I say, if I say it at the same time, every time I say it, man, peace.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I just got out the phone with Big Unc. He texted me 6 a.m. in the morning. Say, gotta hit me as soon as you get up. Wake and bake with a gangster. It's gonna be a whole lot of that shit this year, nigga. Yeah. G's up, hold down. Yeah. I'm a boss, I ain't got time for no bullshit. You wasting mine, you catch that iron of this full clip. Make him flip too. Times for them loose lips. Now your stupid ass dying for that bullshit. I've been hood rich since my first cent out. I just copped the foreign thing and they wondering how. Yeah, that luxury automobile is more of my style. I'm certified in the kitchen, been like that since a child. Now I'm back and I'm down like I'm Yonex in the post. I so hella dope, bro, but it ain't the way to go. But that was just a quote. Do whatever floats your boat. Go ahead and go get it, nigga, cause I been up on the go. Taking trips from coast to coast, trying to seal me a deal. Whatever you need, nigga, we can get it for real. Politicking with some partners, chopping game in the hills. I met an SA in the funk that got the coke and the pills. If you really about your money, baby, put your hood up. If you hustle, you gon' make it, bro, just don't give up. Yeah, the struggle is for real and the streets raised us. But it's part of being a motherfucking paper chaser. If you really about your money, baby, put your hood up. If you hustle, you gon' make it, bro, just don't give up. Yeah, the struggle is for real and the streets raised us. But it's part of being a motherfucking paper chaser. Stay away from them feds, partner, go get you some bread. Stay away from them rats, you see them aim for the head. They telling me good or you blessed. Nigga, yeah, I know. They like how the hell he make it out that 964 though. Everywhere he go, he reppin' high, that's for sure. I'm a Southside gangster, boy, I always want smoke. We the cool, calm gang, but we keep them yappers at the door. Cause you never know, niggas are jack they own kin folks. Yeah, I'm bobbing coast to coast, I be in Boston getting dope. Everywhere I go, I promise you is where the cash flow. I make the hood say whoa. Plus I'm Irish Spring clean like that green bar soap. The price is rising for a show. They say I'm about to blow. I get a real niggas hope. Boss them up with knowledge instead of giving them dope. If you really about your money, baby, put your hood up. If you hustle, you gon' make it, bro, just don't give up. Yeah, the struggle live for real and the streets raised us, but it's part of being a motherfucking paper chaser. If you really about your money, baby, put your hood up. If you hustle, you gon' make it, bro, just don't give up. Yeah, the struggle is for real and the streets raised us, but it's part of being a motherfucking paper chaser. Yeah.
Not everybody gon' born a paper chaser, man. You gotta be in you, not on you. You feel me? And it ain't how hard you hustle, it's how you hustle. Get that straight.